Mill Cert Man here today. I'm going to go over my Colt SOCOM again. Kind of a update slash overview part 2 on some issue I've had with the Colt. And it's a very minor issue. Some people would say that's kind of stupid. But I bought this rifle with my own money. And I've been putting some rounds through it, see how I like it, see how it's holding up. And I'm doing the review for you guys as I'm going on. I can't do a 1,000-round review all in one setting. I'm poor, so I have to just buy ammunition as I go. So far, the round count we got is going to be 150 rounds. Functionality of this rifle's been excellent. I did run across an issue, and I'm going to explain that. Before I get into the issue, I want to add what I've added to it so far. I've actually got the ACOG TA01 NSN, which is the government issue, the OG ACOG. This has got the standard reticle, and it's got the tritium sight at night, and also got the tritium night sight on top of the ACOG with tiny irons. I've got the Magpul SL buttstock, and I've got a B5 grip. Reason I went with the SL, I don't really like the GI stocks or the A2 grips. My hands are huge, and those little A2 grips, man, they're comfortable to some people, and they can work. They're a great grip, and the military's used them for years. I pick comfortability over clone correct on this. I wanted pretty much what the U.S. government used when I got this rifle, apart from their grip and stock. The waffle stock's the GI contract, but it was so wobbly, it just would wobble around all over the tube and kind of get on my nerves. So I threw on a Magpul SL on there, and it's a very tight stock, as you can see. If there's a wobble, I mean, there's not much, and it's really tight. Like I said, I added the B5 Systems Type 23 grip. I'll show you that here. You may wonder why I've got these parts kits set out here, and I'm about to go over that. Why? When I originally had gotten a Magpul MOE to go with the SL stock, and when I done that, you know how I took the spring out, I put it in there, made sure the detent was good, and when I tightened down for decent torque, nothing crazy, just decent torque, that way I would feel comfortable, wouldn't come loose over time. My safety was stuck, and there was no way I could get the safety to engage or put the weapon on fire or anything. Now that I mentioned safety, let me show you guys that the weapon is clear. See, no brass, and we'll go ahead and throw it on safe. And the weapon is on safe. Anyway, tightened the grip down, and my safety was stuck. I mean, I didn't want to go ogre on it, because that's not right. It should be easy as just in this right here, with no effort. So I was like, okay, that's strange. That's kind of disappointing for a $1,350 rifle, you know. Like, there's something wrong here. Is there something in the safety? What's going on? So I reached out to a couple of guys that are more of an expert on the AR platform than I am, and they advised me that my plunger spring, or detent spring, or there's a safety spring, there's so many different names for it, was too long. So I'm going to show you. I've got the replacement of the gun. I'm not going to take it back out, but maybe you can catch it on camera. This spring has this like a slight bend to the top. I don't know if you can see that on camera. There it is. It's got a slight bend, and that's an indication this spring is too long. And when they torqued the grip down from the factory, it actually bent that spring over a little bit. And the original A2 grip was extremely tight on the weapon. It was kind of, I mean, it wasn't that to a concern, but it was just more than I would want to put on it, personally. Anyway, I went to my local gun store today after work and picked myself up just a standard essential parts kit, $10, and it's got more springs and pins and stuff on here than I would ever use. It's got all these on here, and for $10, I thought that was just a no-brainer. And if I ever have to replace any springs on the rifle, I'm good to go. Shout out to Dominion Outdoors Kentucky for that. They had several of these in stock, and they hooked me up and they helped me out. And actually, one of their workers there was the one that told me about the rifle and what to do to fix it. So I appreciate you, Austin. Thank you for that. Thank you for helping me out. Got the B5 Systems there, like I said, too. Put that on there today. so far so good, guys. I took the ACOG out, sighted in, great optic. This is my first ACOG on this weapon, or any AR platform. It's my first ACOG ever. Great optic. Some people may throw off on the TA01 and said they'd rather have one with the Chevron or the other models. This model's with the SOCOM Mod M4 had on it in the early 2000s. That's what I was going after, apart from the grip and stock. Like I said, I like to go after comfort other than clone correct, because this is my patrol rifle. This is my duty rifle, home defense. This is my do-it-all rifle here. And that's what I wanted when I went after this rifle. I wanted the Knights rail, the grip. I wanted the good Colt hammer forged, or chrome line, the chrome line barrel, 14.5. I wanted the shortest possible barrel length. Also getting me that good velocity out of that 5.56 cartridge. I wanted the, obviously the mil cert, man, I love military surplus, so obviously the property marked lower was just a fizz factor for me, and I just loved that. I wanted the Colt quality. Some people are saying, like we mentioned in the last video, that these Colt rifles are not Colt and they're not good quality. That's false. Yes, some of the parts are subcontracted out, but they still go through Colt's QC. They still go through Colt quality control, and that's what you're paying for when you buy this rifle, guys. The $13.50 price tag that this rifle is at, you're paying for that Colt quality control. You're paying for the bolt inspection. You're paying for the barrel inspection. You're paying for all that. So yeah. That's why I'm personally doing a review. So far we've got 150 rounds down, no issues. I don't expect to have any issues out of this rifle reliability wise. Yes, we had one on the spring. That's very minor. Some people probably say keep the A2 on there, A2 for life, but I like comfortability, like I said. So I put the B5 on there. We're 150 rounds down. I've got 400 rounds I purchased the other day, so we're going to run that through it, see how she does reliability wise. I've only cleaned her. I cleaned her when I got her, when I shot the first 50, seen how the parts are wearing, oiled her up. I'm not going to clean her. She got the first cleaning. I'm not going to clean her again until we hit 1,000 rounds. So I just want to give you all a quick update with how the M4 A1 SOCOM build's going and where we're at, and stay tuned for more videos, guys. I'm going to keep uploading them as I go. Next update probably be around the 400 to 500 round mark, and we'll go over and I'll have to break the rifle down, see how parts are wearing, and we'll see if I come across any more issues. So I appreciate you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys for everything you've done. We're almost to 8,000 subscribers, which is crazy. I appreciate each and every one of you. When we hit 8,000, I'm gonna do a appreciation video for you guys, and I'm gonna take my time to thank you all, because I never thought I'd ever even be here. I never thought I'd even get to 1,000, let alone 8,000 of you guys, which is insane. Thank you all for everything you do. I appreciate you guys, and you all have a good one. God bless.